Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rok haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sha'asa li kol tzorki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael bigvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ote Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten laya'ef koach. You may be seated. We turn now to page 112 for the Psalm for Shabbat. Hayom Yom Shabbat Kodesh, Shebo Hayu Ha'aluvim Umrim B'Beit HaMikdash, Mizmor Shir, Le'Yom HaShabbat. Tov Lahodot L'Adonai Osam El Yishmael, Yom L'Agid B'Boker B'Chastecho, V'Emunot Rabba Le'ilot Alei Asor V'Le'ina Od Yenuvun B'Seva, Deshenim V'Ra'ananim Yihiyu, L'Hagid Ki Yashar Adonai, Tsuri V'Lo Avlata Bo. We turn now to page 120. Page 120. Mizmor Shir Chanukat HaBayit LeDavid. Aram Echana Kilatani V'Lo Semachti Oivai Li. Adonai Shivati Lechafer Elecha Adonai Ekra Ve'el Adonai Etchanan. Ma בעצם זו הפכת מסבדי למחולי, פיתחת שקי ותעזרני בשמחה, למען יזמרך כבוד ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם אודך. We have now on page 121 the mourner's Kaddish. Those who are in mourning, those who are observing Yartzeit, please rise at this time. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alema divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam u'lalmei omaya. Yitbarach v'yistabach v'yitba'ar v'yitbomam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal, shemei d'kudsha b'richu, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'alma v'yimuru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. We ask you now to please rise on page 122 for Baruch She'amar. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Oseh v'reshit, Baruch Omer v'oseh, Baruch Gozer u'kayem, Baruch merachem al haaretz, Baruch merachem al habriyot, Baruch mishalem zachar tov v're'av, Baruch chai la'ad v'kayam la'netzach, Baruch modeh u'matzil, Baruch shemo, yalalai lalalai, yalalai lai 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 lai. Words are easy. Lai 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 lai, yalalai la 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 lai, yalalai la 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 lai lai, yalalai la la lai, yalalai la la yalalai la la lai, yalalai la la. Baruch atah Adonai melech mehulah v'tishmachu. You may be seated, please. We turn now to page 141. 141. The melody will be familiar, so we'll hope you'll sing along in the chorus. Hallelujah, el bekocho. Hallelujah, birkia uzo. Hallelujah, imurota. Hallelujah, kerov kudo. Hallelujah, beteka shofar. Hallelujah, benevel bechinor. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, betohu macho. Hallelujah, beminim behugav. Hallelujah, betzil tzelei shama. Betzil tzelei truah. Olan shama tehallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We ask you now to please rise on page 143, the Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea. Ozi bezimrat yah vayehi Yeshua. 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 Adonai Yimloch. Adonai Yimloch leolam vaed. Adonai Yimloch leolam vaed. be seated. We turn now to the top of page 145. Nishmat kol chai, tvarech et shimcha, Adonai Eloheinu, v'ruacho b'sayim. Ilufinu malei shirak Adonai, v'leshonenu. ממצרים גאלתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, מבית עבדים תדיתנו, ורב נהללך ונשבחך ונפארך ונברך את שם קודשך כאמור לדוד וערכי נפשי את אדוני וחוקר אבי את שם קודשו 147 בתעצומות עוזך הגדול בכבוד שמך הגיבור לנצח והנורא בנורתך המלך היושב על כיסא רם בניסה.
Oh, it's so nice to have you all with us this morning. I was visiting for Aliyah's bat mitzvah and to be able to share sanctification of the day and friends. You're going to hear us throughout this service announce we begin the X service or the Y service or the Z service because Shabbat morning is a compilation, if you will, of a number of different pieces that have been woven together. We've just finished what we call the introductory service. I won't bore you with the Hebrew names right now, but they're designed to warm you up. You feeling warmed up yet? Looks like you could use a little bit more time. All right, some of you, a little bit more. And so the prayers are designed to open our hearts and we flow through. You're going to be able to follow in our prayer book as we're entering the shacharit, the morning service, the official morning in terms of the major prayers you have. Many of you, if you've been to services before, will recognize the Shema and the Hafta, which our bat mitzvah will lead us in, and then the Amidah. And when we get through those prayers, you're going to hear me announce that we're going to get to the Torah service. And then we'll get to the Haftarah, and then we'll get to the Musaf service, and I promise you we'll get you to the lunch service in time as well. All right? So we'll be here till about 12 o'clock. If you haven't yet checked your cell phones to make sure they're off, we really appreciate that. If you just make sure they're not ringing, we refrain, please, and texting and other things. If you want the gift of wholeness and holiness, I encourage you to actually just turn them off completely. Right? There's nobody, I don't think, here, unless you're on call for surgery or you're expecting an emergency call. Take a moment to just feel with one's wholeness and holiness this morning as we sit together, beginning with the shacharit service, page 147.
Shached ad marom v'kadosh Shema. וחצוב לנו צדיקים באדוני, לישרים נבע תהילה, בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. בנינו בדור ודור, שכן חובת כל היצורים, לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, רומם, להדר, לברך, לעלי ולקלס, על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות, דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו. אל מחגר שמיים בארץ, כי לך נאה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, שיר ושפחה הלל וזמרה, עוז וממשלה נצח גדולה, וגבורה תהילה ותפארת, קדושה ומלכות, ברכות והודות מעתה ועד עולם. ברוך אתה אדוני אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות, הבוכה בשירי זמרה, מלך אלכי העולמים. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעלמא דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמיה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לאלה מן כה בכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן.
We rise together for the Barchu, the official call to prayer, and we follow after the Chazan. After he calls out to us, we will respond with the next line.
Ya la la la, ya la la la,
ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la,
ya la
la la, ya la la la, ya la la la.
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Ya la la
ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la la, ya la la ya la la la, la la ya la la la, ya la la ya la la la.
Baruch ata
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer or uvorei choshech, osei shalom uvorei et hakol. Ya la la la, 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 ya la la la. May be seated. We continue page 150.
הכל ידוך והכל ישבחוך והכל מוציא עמו ממקומות. אין כי יקרך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס ביתך גואלנו לימות המשיח, ואין דומה לך, ואין דומה לך. מושיענו, מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים, ברוך וברוך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו. המתגאה על חיות הקודש, ונדר וכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים מאורות שברא עלינו יצאנו כוח וברא נתן בהם. והתקין צורת הלבנה, זבח נותנים לו כוס ומרום, תפארת וגדולה, שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש. תפארת וגדולה, שרפים ויופנים וחיות הקודש. לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי. יתברך מושיענו השבח מעשה ידיך, והמראות שעשית יפארו חסלה. Top of page 153. יתברך צונן מגן ונרשים מזבח שמך מגן יוצאים שבתים ואשר משרת וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומריצים ומקישים וממליכים את שם המלך הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, קדוש הוא. וכולם מקבלים עליהם ומלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להתיש רוצם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה, ובנימה קדושה כולם כאחד, עונים ואומרים ביראה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו, ואופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול, מתנסים לעומת שרפים, לעומתם משבחים ואומרים, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו לאל, ברוך נמות יתנו למלך חי וגם הצמיח ישועות ברינו המקדש בטובה בכל יום תמיד מעשה בראשית כאמור, לשעורים גדולים כי לעולם חסדו. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. Page 154. אהבה הרבה אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה ויתרה חמלת עלינו. אהבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו, שבטחו בך אבינו מלכנו. ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו תלמדנו, אבינו האב הרחמן, המרחם רחם עלינו. ותן בלבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והארננו בתורתך, ודבק לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה ולראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ואין, ולא נבוש לעולם ואין, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו, נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
We're approaching one of our most important prayers, the Shema, which our bat mitzvah, Aliyah, will recite shortly. It speaks of oneness of God, oneness of life itself. The word Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu often is translated, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord, right? There is one God, if you will. But if you understand differently that the Lord is one, it actually enters a whole nother metaphysical, if you will, kind of condition, right? That we are with God, we are with one. And oneness of God and the universe. It's tzitziot here. By the way, this is also a concept of unity and being brought together. This is a particularly Jewish concept of Jewish people and the importance of community, as it is for the Jewish community to come together. Those of you wearing a tallit, if you wish, you bring them together in preparation for the third paragraph of the Shema, where we'll be kissing them at each mention of the tzitzit. Are you ready for the Shema in just a moment, Aliyah? All right, we're going to begin with the Havienu, page 154.
Havienu leshalom me'arba kanfot haaretz v'tolicheinu komemiut le'artzeinu ki el poel yeshuotata ubanu v'charta mikol am v'lashon v'keravtanu l'shimcha hagado sela ve'emet lehodot lecha Uyachedcha be'ahava Baruch ata Adonai abocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uve'chol nafshecha uve'chol me'odecha ve'chayu advarim ha'ela asher anohi metzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvulatecha v'derech uv'shofecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'o aliyadecha v'hayulatotafo b'neinecha uchtavtaham amazuzo beitecha u'v'isharecha.
והיה אם שמות תשמעו זו אשר Second paragraph, we join together, page 156.
Vayomer Adonai al Moshe lemor, daber El B'nai Yisrael, v'marta alehem, ve'asu lahem tzitzit. Al kanfei vigdehem l'dorotam, v'natenu al tzitzit. Hakanaf petil tehelet, v'chayala hem, l'tzitzit, uritem oto. Ushartem ekol mitzvah Adonai, v'asitem otam, v'lo taturu, aharei levavehem, v'acharei nehem, asher atem zonim ahareihem, lema'am tiskeru, v'asitem ekol mitzvotai, v'hitem kedoshim Eloheihem. Ani Adonai Eloheihem, asher hotzeti atem me'eretz Mitzrayim, li'hiyot lahem Elohim. Ani Adonai Eloheihem, Adonai Eloheihem emet.
ויציב ונכון וקיים וישר ונאמן ואהוב וחביב ונחמד ונעים ונורא ואדיר ומתוקן ומקובל וטוב ויפה והדבר השם אמת אלוהי ורסורנו לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיים.
Sincere kiss for a final time and then release.
ודבריו חיים וקיימים אמת שעתו אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו מלכנו מלך אבותינו גואלנו גואל אבותינו יוצרנו צור ישועתנו פודנו מצילנו מעלם שמך אין אלוהים זולתך עזרת אבותינו אתה הוא מעלם מגן אשר לבניהם פדול פדול ממצרים גרצנו אדוני עלינו מבית עבדים תהילות לאל עליון ברוך הוא מבורך משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה ושמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות ספלה שיר החדש שיבחו גאולי לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
We rise together, please. Israel Avdechenu Mecha Yehuda Go Aleinu
Adonai Tzivot
Shema Kadosh Yisrael
Baruch Atah Adonai.
We begin the Amidah together, page 159.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Ha'gadol Ha'gibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Vekonei Hakol Vezoher Astei Avot Umevigo Eliv Nevenehem Leman Shemo Be'ah Melech uzer ufoked u'Moshiach u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, ufoked Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mehayeh metim atah, Rav lehoshia. Mashiv haruach u'marid hagashem. Mehakel hayim behesed, mehayeh metim berahamim rabim. Zo'omech noflim verafei haholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayem emunato lishanei afar, mihamoha ba'al givuro, u'mido me'elah, melech memi u'mehayeh, u'matzmi Yeshua, v'ne'emanata lecha metim. Baruch atah Adonai, mehayeh hametim.
לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק, שמיעים קול. אז בקול רעש גדול, אדיר וחזק, משמיעים קול. מתנסים לאומת צרף, מתנסים לאומת צרף, מתנסים לאומת צרף, לאומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו תופיע ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך? תמלוך בציון, בקרוב בימינו. לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, תשכון, תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראינה, תראינה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך. ועינינו תראינה, תראינה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד, משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, מלוכייך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
The Amidah continues silently, beginning page 162 and on, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, the private prayers and meditations of your heart. When you're finished with your prayers, you may be seated.
Say shalom bimroma.
Join along with us if you know the words.
Say shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. Say shalom bimroma. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru amen. Hey, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, hey, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Page 167.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה.
אמן.
ויעמד בחירותי וימלך מלכותי בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה מזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך. לעלם לעלמי עלמי יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותשבח ויתעשה ויתהדר ויתהלב ויתהלל שמי תקודשה ברכו לאל אמין כה בכתב ושירתה ושבחת ונחמתה תמיכן ועלמה ויאמרו אמן תתקבל צלותון וברכון לכל בית ישראל קדום ושמיה ויאמרו אמן יהי שלום רב מן שמיה וחיים ונעים כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן עושה שלום במרמה הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן.
Page 168, you'll find the Torah service. We're going to remain seated till the Ark is officially opened. On a usual Shabbat, most of the year we take out one Torah, but on this Shabbat we're going to take out two. So special is Aliyah for two. No, not just for you. I mean, you are special. But this is a special Shabbat. We'll talk a little bit more at one of the special Shabbatot that precedes Passover, Shabbat Parah. And so we're going to take out two Torahs. In anticipation of those two Torah scrolls, Lior Cohen, Dr. Bustanfar, if you'll join us up on the Bima, you're going to carry the Torahs. And Noah and Levi, you're going to be opening the Ark, all right? Which means you're going to come up, and you're going to stand up there so gentlemanly and so erect and straight and wait for instructions, right? Oh, God help us. All right. Love those boys. Anyway, we're going to continue page 168.
אין כמוך באלוהים אדוני, ואין כמעשיך. מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. הרחמים היטיבה ברצונך את ציון, תבנה חומות ירושלים, תבנה חומות ירושלים. כי בך לבד בטחנו, מלך אלרם ונישא, אדון עולמים.
As the ark is opened, we rise together.
ויהי בנשוא אהרון, ויאמר משה, קומה אדוני, ויפוצו אויביך, וינוסו משנאיך מפניך, כי מציון תצא תורה, כי מציון תצא תורה, ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה, תורה, ברוך שנתן תורה, תורה, לעמו ישראל בקדושתו.
Page 169 on the right-hand side on the bottom, a prayer entitled A Prayer of Gratitude. Let's read together. I thank you, Adonai, for knowing me. Together help me. For granting me a measure of fullness, a fulfillment of small hopes and many yearnings. Thank you for the gift of this day. May the gratitude in my heart, the sense of fullness that I feel now, continue to sustain me, taking root in my soul, even as I continue to dream and pray. It is good to thank you, Adonai, to sing to your name, transcendent God. Give me strength to see the gift of each new day you grant. We turn the page towards the bottom. Be'anarachetz.
Be'anarachetz velishmei Kaddisha, Kaddisha yakira. Ana emar tushbechan. Be'anarachetz velishmei Kaddisha, Kaddisha yakira. Ana emar tushbechan. Yeheva kodamach detiftach libi be'oraita be'anarachetz velishmei Kaddisha, Kaddisha yakira. Ana amar tushbechan letav u'lechayin ve'lishlam.
Amen. Page 171, the words of the Shema, first recited by our bat mitzvah and then repeated by the congregation.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Galula Adonai iti uneromema Shema yachta.
Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod ki chov hashamayim u'va'aretz ki chov hashamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai hamamlacha v'mitnaseh lechol rosh Rammemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehadom raglav kadosh hu Rammemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Yisrael v'yoraita chadhu Yisrael v'oraita chadhu ay Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah Yisrael ve'oraita chadhu Yisrael ve'oraita chadhu ay Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah Torah Hallelujah.
You may be seated. Take a deep breath for Shabbat. If you have not yet turned off your cell phones, we ask you in respect for Shabbat just turn them off to avoid texting or anything else in the sanctity of our service. So if you could please do that, greatly appreciated. Some of you have noticed already that for our younger children over here, sort of like nursery school age, right? Genevieve is over there helping monitor everything. But your parents, if you're going to want to bring your children over there, it's like nursery school age, 4, 3, around there. There's some toys there, Shabbat friendly, but please come with your children so that you can take care of them there as well. This is the time to put away the smaller of the red books, that prayer book we've been following. You can put it away. You're going to take out the larger red book, which is the Chumash, the Torah text, and we're going to be following and the Torah reading there. In just a moment, if you want to make your way to where the Torah, where we're going to begin our Torah reading, you'll find it page 636. 636, beginning chapter 11. Okay, we're in the book of Leviticus. We're going to talk about that in just a moment, perhaps, in terms of what we can learn always from our Torah reading. But as we prepare, Aliyah, for your bat mitzvah, right, step forward, please, because the symbol of a tallit is very important. So your parents, Melanie and Morris, you're going to come forward, please. You're going to present the tallit to your daughter in this holy and sacred moment. And you're going to share some words to her as well that you wanted to reflect on at this holy moment. And Leah, you're just going to stand there and just listen to their words of wisdom, okay? All right, who's going first?
I'll try not to.
All right, tell you what, Morris, why don't you stand on the other side? Just look at her. This is the moment. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Aliyah, our lives were forever changed the day you came into this world. From that moment, I realized there is no such love as the love you have for your child. At a young age, you amazed us with your ability to relate to others. You have always been conscientious and showed compassion for others. You have always considered others' feelings and how your actions may affect them. These are special and important characteristics that not everyone possesses. You are loving and caring, thoughtful and kind. You do your very best in all aspects of your life. You give 100% of yourself in everything you do, and today, when you read from Torah, will be no exception. It was incredibly important to both your dad and I that from the very beginning, you had a strong Jewish identity, that you felt the belonging and a place in Judaism, that you truly understood and embraced what it means to be Jewish. Between attending Jewish preschool, religious school, and observing the Jewish holidays, including Shabbat, I feel that we have given you the foundation, but now it's up to you to continue and find your Jewish path. Today is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. As you approach this important milestone, you've shown us your dedication to learning and studying Torah, as well as the importance of embracing your identity as a young Jewish woman. I'm so proud to call you my daughter. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see where your journey of life takes you. There is no doubt in my mind you will accomplish everything you put your mind to. Oh, the places you'll go. Mazel tov on becoming a bat mitzvah.
Give your mom a hug. She deserves it. Morris, if you'll come forward there. Going to share now with your daughter, our bat mitzvah.
Aliyah, my love bug. I can't believe the special day is upon us. 40 years ago, your Dada and Baba, Michael and Mara, brought me to America from the former Soviet Union. One of the primary reasons for immigrating to America was to preserve our Jewish roots and identity. It was not enough to simply be called Jewish. Rather, it was imperative that we live a life filled with Jewish traditions, beliefs, and values. 13 years ago, on March 21st, one of the most special moments in my life occurred, the day that you were born and I held you for the first time. It was a moment filled with pride, joy, hope, and admiration. It was a moment that forever changed my life. In the weeks leading up to that moment, Mommy and I spent endless hours trying to come up with the perfect name, one that was meaningful and would embody you as a Jewish person. The name Aliyah, which means to ascend, was the perfect fit. About 8 years ago, it seemed fitting that we joined the Temple Aliyah community. Over these past 8 years, the Temple Aliyah community has been instrumental in teaching you Jewish beliefs, values, practices, and a Jewish way of life. You have embraced your Jewish roots and have enjoyed celebrating Jewish traditions, holidays, and our weekly Shabbat dinners. All of the hard work and perseverance that you have put in over these past 8 years now comes to fruition as you become a bat mitzvah. This is a moment that you will never forget, and you will always remember as one of your most meaningful milestones. Aliyah, as you enter the next chapter of your life, I would like to offer the following guiding principles. I want you to always be honorable, loyal, charitable, kind, thoughtful, responsible, and compassionate. I want you to meet people from all walks of life. I want you to travel and see the world, and I want you to leave your mark on this world. This journey goes by fast, so I want you to cherish every single minute of it. Your mommy and I will have front row seats to celebrate your triumphs and successes and to catch and comfort you during your tribulations. Aliyah, today and every day, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of everything that you have done, and I eagerly look forward to watching all of your future accomplishments. I'm confident that you will always ascend to reach your goals and live a life filled with Jewish beliefs and values. I love you, my love bug.
Give your dad
Mazel
a
tov.
hug. There you go. They're going to present you with the tallit. You're going to accept it and recite the blessing. Here we go. Go ahead, take it from your parents.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef b'tzitzit.
Amen. Again, you'll be able now to follow the Torah reading, page 636, beginning chapter 11.
Ve'azor, ve'agen, ve'yoshia l'chol hachosim bo v'nomar.
Amen.
Kol havugod el Eloheinu utnu chavod laTorah ya'amdu Moshe ben Moise u'Miriam v'Meital bat Avraham v'Sara Rishon Baruch shenantan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
ואתם בריקים באדוני אלוהיכם, חיים כולכם היום.
ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם, חיים כולכם היום.
Barchu et Adonai Hamavarach. Baruch Adonai Hamavarach Leolam Vayed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim Venatan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai El Moshe v'Elaharon Lemor Alehem Debaru El Bnei Yisrael Lemor Zeh Tahaya Asher Tehelu Mikol HaBehema Asher Al Haaretz Kol Mafrasa Parsa Vishosat Shesa Parasot Ma'alat Geira Babehema Ota Tohelu Aha Etzef Leho Tohelu Mima Aleha Geira Umima Frise Ha Parsa Etagama Kima Alech Geira Ufarsa Eine Numa Fris Tamehu Lahem Vetashafan Kima Allah Gerahu Ufarsa Lo Yifris Tamehu Lahem Veta Arnevet Kima Allah Gerahi Ufarsa Lo Yifrisa Tamehi Lahem Veta Hazir Kima Fris Parsa Hu Vishosa Shesa Parsa Vehu Gera Laikar Tameahu Lahem Mibsaram Leho Tohelu Uvnivlatam Lo Tigau Tameim Hem Lahem. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nota betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai notein haTorah.
Amen. I want to explore for a couple minutes an idea that we often hear about in our society, the idea when people in different endeavors say, I'm going to cleanse myself or detox myself. Like, at what moments do people use that kind of, those expressions? Who can share with me? What moments, if you have, raise your hand, that people will say, I'm going to go cleanse myself, I'm going to go detox. How? Come on, what do you think about? Mark, what do you think about? Think about liquid cleanse, which does what? Your colon, is that what we're talking about? right? So we can talk about detox or cleansing, right? Our colons are the essence of our bodily functions. What else? When people talk about detoxing or cleansing, yes? After a period of conspicuous consumption of whether it be food or drink, anything. I love how he just said anything in which you have partaken too much. What do? You refrain from those things, right? Because you feel like you've got to purify, if you can, your system. We have one over here. Yes, sir. The what? Clearing your mind. And how do you do that? How do you clear your mind? How do you detox your mind? Take a bath and play a nice song. That is a recipe for joy and happiness for anybody. What else when you think about detox, Alan? To spiritually detox, for you it's the high holy days. For him it's a bathtub. Right. Right? What other ways do we often use that? Yes? Getting rid of negative people in your life. All right? That's a very powerful, right? You got to detox yourself because they are toxic, and you have to detox. Very good. What other possibilities? Yes?
I was also thinking, Rabbi, about abstaining from any type of flesh, meat, and getting off of meat for about a month or so.
Refraining from meat. Right? There are people who will go and especially, I don't know, what kind of diets do you have in which you'll have only one kind of food, like they have those fruit detox things or whatever still? I don't know, where you have one thing and you're flushing out your system, right? It could be for days, weeks, maybe even months. As you can tell, I've never done one of those. So any other possibilities about what it means to detox or cleanse oneself? Other? Over there, yes, another one. Decluttering your house. I like that. Are you good at cleaning up your room? You are, actually. If not, he is. All right, I got it down now. The idea of, we can say detox, we can say cleanse, there's another one over there, the young man there. You have one? Having quality time with your family is a great way to purify yourself. And I like when kids sit with their parents during a bar bat mitzvah. It's really nice. You have one here? What? Forgive yourself. Right? Sometimes it's important to detox, to forgive yourself. The reason I'm raising this issue is because Torah portions now in the book of Leviticus are beginning to deal with the concept of, if you will, cleansing, detoxing, or in their language, right, it will be purification. To go from impure to pure. And it's interesting, I just want you, those of you, in order to prepare for just the next part of our discussion, which we'll continue in a moment, those of you who want to read page 642, it's the end of our portion, actually, the concluding verses. We're going to get there a little bit later in our service. But to look at how it talks about purity and impurity. There's lots of our portion talks about animals that are forbidden and permitted. It talks about the fact that you're not allowed to touch a corpse, a dead body, by the way, of animal or human, or you become impure. And what does it mean to become pure? I want you to think about what is this context. I don't want you to think about clean and unclean. That's how people normally think of the biblical concepts. Right? You become unclean. I want you to think about what does it mean to be in a state somehow that's been transformed from one condition to another. So on page 642, just that whole page in the English, and we'll come back to it in a moment. In the meantime, we're going to continue with the second Aliyah, page 638, verse 9.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai Natan haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Et zetohelu mikol asher b'mayim kol asher lo senapir v'kos geset b'mayim bayamim uvan halim otam tohelu v'hol asher ein lo senapir v'kos geset bayamim uvan halim mikol sheret hamayim umikol nefesh hahaya asher b'mayim sheketem lahem v'sheketihu lahem mibsaram lehotechelu v'nivlatam tishaketsu kol asher ein lo senapir v'kos geset b'mayim sheketu lahem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chaye olam nota betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai Natan haTorah.
All right. Any thoughts about what we read from the Torah about what it means to be pure, impure? Anything that struck you in terms of the things that make you pure, impure, or the process by which that takes place? Yes, Michael. So it's interesting. There's different types. So the idea that what you eat is what you are. And the fact that there are certain animals, by the way, that we define as being, if you will, pure or impure, clean or unclean. By the way, if you're interested in this concept, if you're a sociologist at all or an anthropologist, you can read Mary Douglas in the 1960s wrote these important books about purity, impurity, about taboo and laws like that. But somehow you can become what you eat. Right, so what's good or what's bad. What's interesting is that many people, in terms of the laws of what we call kashrut, dietary laws about what you eat or what you can't eat, are under the impression it's for medical reasons. Right? Most of you, I won't ask you how many have heard that reason, right? It was for medical reasons because you used to be able to get trichinosis and other issues, but now, right, it's not so unhealthy to eat. There's nothing in here about it being for medical reasons. It's about holiness somehow. Because what does it say? What's the reason given for what you eat? Because I am the Lord your God, am holy, and you shall be holy. Isn't that interesting? What else about holiness here in terms of this clean, unclean, pure, impure? Anything else that you took from this? The more mitzvot you do, so one way of feeling purer is to do good things. So, by the way, I think that's important because the way that you feel that perhaps you have polluted yourself, by the way, how many after a certain experience, right, with somebody in particular, right, you go, I feel so dirty, right? I just feel like I have to take a bath and listen to good music because they just made me feel horrible, or what I did is horrible. By the way, that's a state of that purity, impurity in terms of how do you feel about yourself. And how do you go through a process of changing that condition that you have, which, by the way, here is a spiritual condition. Right? That's what it's about. And I just want to tie this together in terms of understanding that there's different types of purity and impurity. Touching a corpse of an animal or human being, it's probably because of the idea that we separate ourselves from death, life and death. And they relate to taboos in the ancient world in which you just wanted to stay away from dead bodies. But by the way, if you're being respectful and loving of family members, are you going to come in contact with dead bodies? You have to, right? What, do you just leave them on the side of the road? Right? Grandma passes away and you say, whoops, sorry. Right? We're just going to leave her there. So it's interesting that sometimes you're actually mandated to enter into that condition? And then how do you then pull out of it? The purity and purity, the reason why it's a focus today and in our second Torah reading, which we're going to get to when we pull out the second Torah, is that in order to partake of the Passover sacrifice, you had to be in a pure state. Which means you had to be ready to feel that experience. And if there was something that when yourself that you had done that didn't prepare you, somebody stood in the way, you had to purify yourself. And they understood this in lots of different ways. And by the way, some things, Jared, I see your face looking, it's interesting. It's interesting, by the way, that some things you become impure for, there's no remedy for it. Right? There's certain things that you just can't do anything about. Because, by the way, the expression 100% pure, I don't know if you've ever thought about it, it's a redundancy. Pure means 100%. Is that interesting? Pure means 100%. What does it mean to be pure? In the Jewish tradition, we become impure in all different ways. All different types of actions and inaction, things we come in contact with, the way that we treat people. And by the way, it's divided up in terms of a world in which there's right and wrong. Animals you can eat and animals you can't eat. And in all of that, the idea is that when we're feeling that sense of impurity, something that we can do that helps transform us. That's what rituals do. That's what ritual bat mitzvah is about. Right? Transforming you, Aliyah, into a sense of a bat mitzvah, like a responsible Jew who has to take action within their community. It's an important ritual, isn't it? There you go. We're going to continue. By the way, we love children, just so you'll know that. All types. There's a great, wonderful area there. Also, through those doors where David is, raise your hand, David, there's a couch there, right? There's a place you can relax and enjoy, sedatives, restraining devices, whatever you might need. We're ready to help and provide, but we do love the children in our sanctuary as well. We're going to continue with the third Aliyah, page 639, verse 13.
Barchu et Adonai Hambara.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hambara Lolam Vaed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Halam, Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim, Vanatan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen.
Ve'et ele tesha ketzu min ha'ov lo yachelu sheket him et hanesher ve'et ha'peres ve'et ha'ozniya ve'et hada'a ve'et haya lemina et ko'orev lemino ve'et bat haya'ana ve'et hatachmas ve'et hashachaf ve'et hanetz leminehu ve'et hakos ve'et hashalach ve'et hayanshuv ve'et hatin shemet ve'et hakat, ve'et haracham, ve'et hachasida, ha'anafa, lemina, ve'et haduchivat, ve'et ha'atalev.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Halam, Asher Natan Lanu Torat Emet, V'chayei Olam Nata Bataheinu, Baruch Ata Adonai Notein HaTorah.
Amen. Torah reading continues, fourth Aliyah, page 639, verse 20.
Barchu et Adonai Chamvara.
Baruch Adonai Morach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Chamvara Laolam Vayed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim, natan lanu el tarata. Baruch Ata Adonai notein chatara.
Amen.
Amen. Kol sheret ha'of, ha'holech al arba ha'sheketu lachem, ach et zeh tochluhu, mikol sheret ha'of, ha'holech al arba, asher lo chraim, mima'al raglachav, l'nater bahen al ha'aretz, et ele mehem tochelu, et ha'arbeh leminoho, Viet salam leminehu, viet hargo leminehu, viet chagav leminehu. V'chol sheret ha'of, asher loho arba haraglaim, sheketu lachem, ule'ele titama'u, kol hanogeya benivlatam, yitma ad ha'arev, v'chol hanoseh benivlatam, yichabes begadaha, v'tamei ad ha'arev. L'chol behema asher hi mafreset parsacha v'shesa einena shosad v'geira einena ma'alaha tmeim heim lachem kol hanogea bahem yitzmacha v'chol holech al kapav v'chol hachaya haholechet al arba tmeim heim lachem Kol hanogeya benivlatam yitma ad ha'arev v'anosei en nivlatam yichabetz begadaha v'tamei ad ha'arev tmeim heima lachem.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah et emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tachenu. Baruch Ata Adonai notein chatara.
Amen. Fifth Aliyah continues, page 640, verse 29.
Oh, that's good reason. It's different, quite different.
Feel like okay?
Go ahead.
Baruchu Ata et Adonai Chambarach.
Baruch Adonai Morach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Chambarach Laolam Vayed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bashar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu el tarata. Baruch Ata Adonai notein chatara.
Amen. V'zeh lachem chatamei v'sheretz hashoretz al haaretz hacholed v'ha'achbar v'chatzav l'minehu v'ha'anaka v'hakoa v'chalta'a v'chachomet v'chatin shamet ele hatmeim lachem b'chol hasheretz kol hanogea bahem b'motam yidma ad ha'arev V'chol asher yipol alav mehem b'motam yidma mikol kli eitz oveged or osak kol kli asher yasem alacha bahem b'mayim yuva v'tamei ad ha'arev v'tacher. Touch it right there, right here. Perfect, thank you.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nota b'tochenu Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. To transition for a moment to, if you will, time for reflection and prayer, for healing and strength. So whether it's for you or for someone else you know, dealing with a physical issue, medical issue, emotional, addiction, whatever it is that we believe our prayers can help give strength and comfort, whether for ourselves or for other people. Whether you're here in the sanctuary or you're home, you're not able to be here because of an illness. Tonight, this is a moment that we pray together. In your Shabbat supplements, the Kol Shabbat, if you open up inside, you'll find there a prayer for healing, Misha Berach. Those of us who wish, we join together.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
We offer blessing of strength and healing for Aharon Yehuda ben Chaya Hinda, Naomi bat Sarai, Elon Shayot, Yaakov ben Rachel, Beverly Bowie, Leah bat Moshe, Dina Leah bat Risa, Dov Ber ben Yisrael, Tia Roberts, Mayor ben Leib, Stuart Dater, Howard Klockman, Pesach ben Zvi, Valila, Susan Stavis, Abraham ben Fagel, Dina bat Yocheved, Chaya Marasha bat Shmuel Rachel, Richard Salkin, Rachel bat Penina, Mayan ben Safir v'Chaya, Shimon Lev ben Marta, Josefa Sarah bat Leah, Tirsa bat Abraham bat Sarah, Michael Stern, Salvador ben Chaya, Melach bat Baral, Hannah, Leah bat Pora, Rivka, Michael Wayne, Robert Roth, Sheva bat Tova, Chaim ben Malka ve'Aharon. If you have a name that you would like to share with us for healing and strength, we invite you to rise at this time, and our rabbinic intern Jonathan Hudson and I will walk around and get those names from you. Do you have a name? Somebody for healing? Yes. I'll be right back. Yes. Thank you. Read back here, I'd like to share a name with anybody. Read back here, offer prayers of strength and comfort. Okay. Those that we've made mention of, all those who are ill at this time, we send out our prayers to them as we continue.
Misha Berach Imotenu Mikor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah Shema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
You may be seated. Continue with the 6th Aliyah, page 641. Come on, Gabe and Carrie, come forward, please. And Max.
Baruchu Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Amen. V'chol kli heres asher yipol mehem el tocho kol asher betocho yidma v'yoto tishboru mikol ha'ochel asher yachel asher yavo alav mayim yidma v'chol mashke asher yishateh v'chol kli yidma v'chol asher yipol minivlatam alav yidma tanur v'chirayim yutatz tmeim hem utmeim yihiyu lachem ach mayan uvor mikvei mayim yihiyeh tahor v'nogea v'nivlatam yidma v'chi yipol minivlatam Al kol zera zorea asher yezarea tahor hu v'chi yutan mayim al zera v'nofal medivlatam alav tamehu lachem.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet v'haye olam natav b'tochenu Baruch Atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen.
Torah.
All right, Max, very nice. Thanks for sharing. Can I have, will she come to me? Let's see. Come here, Maya. Come here, baby. Hi. Look out at all the people. Look at that. Oh. So much has changed in the last 6 years, hasn't it? Been married 6 years. Look at your son, your family. Joined the synagogue not too long ago, and now you have a whole new community. From Cleveland, South Africa. We never know where life is going to lead us. Right? You never know. The span of so few years, life just changes, and we're grateful for life. Oh, come on, let's try. Let's try. You want to look at mommy? Right. Try one more. Like this? No, you want mommy? Oh, come on. All right, let's go to mommy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Remember that bat mitzvah you wanted? I don't know now. Not that I hold grudges, but it's okay. You hold tight to mommy. You've chosen names here that mean so much to your family. Right? You came up with the names of, for Hebrew of Maya, Eliana, and for the English, Maya, Eliana. I love when people take Hebrew names and acknowledge them in English, and that English is the Hebrew. And those names are important because, first of all, carry your grandmother Millie, right, and Masha, and Maya, a fair woman. You told me about her, and grandfather Ephraim, about being a patient man from your side of the family. It's sense in wanting to pass those traditions on to the next generation. Eliana, both Maya and Eliana have similar meanings, and we talked about that. Eliana means an answer from God, or sometimes we say a present. And Maya, sometimes translated as Maya in terms of waters of God, other times translated as mean or may, God, Maya from God. And so we recognize that life is a blessing. Each child we bring into the world the potential to make a difference in the world, and that's what you want. That's why you're going to raise your children with values. That's why you want to have community, because you know that it's not enough just to be alive. One has to make a difference in life. That's what we are about. I know those are the names you wanted to bestow upon her today. And so we're going to offer a blessing. Maya Eliana. That's you. Maya Eliana. Yehirason Shizku Horehad Lagadla Torah Lachupala Masim Tovim. May God who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless these parents, Carrie, Lee, and Gabriel. And their newborn daughter, known to us in Hebrew and English as Maya Eliana. May the parents rear their daughter. May Big Brother Max, Max, I was just about to talk about you. To be a good big brother, you're going to take care of her, right? And she'll take care of you. One day she'll be your best friend. I promise. Just be patient. And further to that, extended family. You have extended family here as well, and the community. May there be a blessing. May they all raise this daughter to have a love of Torah, fulfillment of mitzvot. May they be privileged to see the continuity of family from one generation to another, as we say, Amen.
May your parents guide you and honor you will bring to the house of Israel, where joyous voices sing. Hey, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simin Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael.
The seventh Aliyah continues, page 641, verse 39.
Ha'amod, Hayim Rashi, Shmuel, Barchu, Shevi'i.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Asher B'charbanu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu Et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vehi amumin havehema asher hilahem le'uchla hanogea v'nivlata yitma ad ha'arev v'ha'ohel menivlata yehabes begada v'tamei ad ha'arev v'hanosei anivlata yehabes begada v'tamei ad ha'arev v'hol asheretz hasheretz al ha'aretz sheketu lo yahel kol halech al gahon v'hol halei al arba ad kumar behe raglaim lechol asheretz hasheretz al haaretz lo techelum ki sheketem al tshaketzu et nafshehotehem v'chol asheretz hasheretz v'lo titameu bahem v'nitmetem bam ki ani Adonai Eloheihem v'hi kadishem v'hi tehem kedoshim ki kadosh ani v'lo titameu et nafshehotehem v'hol asheretz harumes al haaretz ki ani Adonai hama'aleh etem me'eretz mitzrayim liot lahem Elohim v'hitem kedoshim ki kadosh ani seho Torah ha'behema v'ha'ov v'hol nefesh ha'chaya harameset b'mayim u'hol nefesh ha'sheretz al ha'aretz lehavdil ben hatamei uven hatahor uven ha'hayach nehelet uven ha'haya asher lo te'achel.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Olam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Notar B'tochenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Just a little quiet special Yom Huledet Sameach, Annie. Bernie told me that it is, right? Yes. Yeah, nothing escapes us, but we're going to make it no big deal. Just in front of like 400 of your best friends here. All right, we'll let them know. I'll continue.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה. במה דברה קרתי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו. יהי שמי רבה מבורך. לעולם לא מאומיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירון בעולמה במהרו. Amen.
You're lifting the first Torah scroll. If you'll come forward, we rise together this time, please.
Ya'amod, hamagbiya ta'amod, hagolelet, sefer rishon.
Bezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe.
You may be seated. In order to find the Torah reading from the second Torah scroll, you'll have to turn to page 880, chapter 19 of the book of Numbers, and describes the para adumah, the sacrifice that was needed in order to create purity, as we talked in relationship now as we approach Passover and the need to be in a pure state. Again, page 880.
Abachura, habat mitzvah, ta'amod, ta'amod. Leave your book behind. Adia, Margalit, bat Moshe umaital, maftir, chizki,
We've called forward our bat mitzvah in grand fashion, Aliyah, who will recite the blessings for this Aliyah.
Barchu et Adonai HaMevorah. Baruch Adonai HaMevorah le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. וידבר אדוני אל משה ואל אהרון לאמור, זאת חוקת התורה אשר ציווה אדוני לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ויקחו אליך פרה אדומה, תמימה אשר אין בה מום, אשר לא עלה עליה עול, ונתתם אותה אל אלעזר הכהן, והוציא אותה אל מחוץ למחנה, ושחט אותה לפניו, ולקח אלעזר הכהן מדמה באצבעו, והיזה אל נוח הפתח, פני אוהל מועד מדמה 7 פעמים, ושרף את הפרה לעיניו את אורה ואת בשרה ואת דמה על פרשה ישרוף, ולקח הכהן ארז ואזוב ושני תולעת, וישליך אל תוך שרפת הפרה, וכיבס בגדיו הכהן, ורחס בשרו במים, ואחר יבוא אל המחנה, טמא הכהן עד הערב, והשורף אותה יכבס בגדיו במים, ורחס בשרו במים, טמא עד הערב, ואסף איש טהור את אפר הפרה, והניח מחוץ למחנה במקום טהור, והייתה לעדת בני ישראל למשמרת למנידה חטאת היא, וכיבס האוסף את אפר הפרה את בגדיו וטמא עד הערב, והייתה לבני ישראל ולגר הגר בתוכם לחוקת עולם. הנוגע במת לכל נפש אדם וטמא 7 ימים, הוא יתחטא בו ביום השלישי, וביום השביעי יטהר, ואם לא יתחטא ביום השלישי, וביום השביעי לא יטהר. כל הנוגע מת בנפש האדם אשר לא ימות ולא יתחטא את משכן אדוני טימא, ונכרתה הנפש ההיא מישראל, כי מנידה לא זורק עליו, טמא יהיה אוטומטו בו. זאת התורה, אדם כי ימות באוהל, כל הבא אל האוהל וכל אשר באוהל יטמא 7 ימים, וכל כלי פתוח אשר אין סמית פתיל עליו טמא הוא, וכל אשר יגע על פני השדה בחלל חרב או במת ובעצם אדם ובקבר יטמא 7 ימים, ולקחו לטמא מעפר שרפת החטאת, ונתן עליו מים חיים אל כלי, ולקח אזוב תבל במים איש טהור, והיזה על האוהל ועל כל הכלים ועל הנפשות אשר יהיו שם, ועל הנוגע בעצם או בחלל או במת או בקבר, והיזה הטהור על הטמא ביום השלישי וביום השביעי, וחיטאו ביום השביעי, ביום השביעי, וכיבס בגדיו ורחץ במים וטהר בערב, ואיש אשר יטמא ולא יתחטא, ונכרתה הנפש ההיא מתוך הקהל, כי את מקדש אדוני טימא מנידה לא זורק עליו, טמא הוא. והייתה להם לחוקת עולם, מה זה מהנידה יכבס בגדיו, ונוגע מהנידה יטמא עד הערב, וכל אשר ייגע בו הטמא יטמא, והנפש הנוגעת תטמא עד הערב.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'hayei olam nata betohenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
We rise for lifting of the second Torah scroll. If you've been honored with the Hagbah, the lifting of the second Torah scroll, if you'll come forward at this time. Is that you, Peter? Come on up, please. Thank you. And Moira, come on. There you go.
All right, this is going to be a challenge. For us too, then.
Push it up.
V'zot
HaTorah asher
Moshe לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה.
Go ahead, Peter. As soon as you're seated, the rest of us will be seated in honor of you and the Torah. Right, you may be seated. I just want to wish a Yasher Koach to our Torah readers this morning, those who read Torah, in addition to Aliyah, Alicia, and David, Alicia Applebaum, and David Bruskin, Bob Epstein, and Ben Aminia. If you thought today was fun with 2 Torah scrolls, come next week when we get 3. Right? It only can happen a couple times a year. Next week I'll have to come next week to find out why we take out 3. In the meantime, you're going to share with us your Haftarah reading and the introduction. During the Haftarah reading, some candy will be handed out to you. It's not to be eaten, right? It's to be thrown gently. Are we actually handing out all those other ones there? Might be a little bit much. We don't want to hurt your daughter on this day, right? And so But when it's thrown, children that are 10 years old and younger can come up and get the candy. So if you're 10 years old and younger, when the candy's thrown, you can come help us be the ground crew for today. Clean it up a little bit. Shh. You're going to be able to find the Haftarah, page 1287, 1287, towards the end. We've asked Aliyah to just read the first half of it through verse 28. Shh. If you will, Aliyah's going to share now with us some of her thoughts on today's portion. Go ahead.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Nice and slow.
My Torah portion, Shemini, takes place on the 8th day, when Moses assembles Aaron, his sons, and the leaders of Israel. As commanded by Adonai, Moses instructs the Israelites to gather and collect items for the sacrifice. The Israelites carry out the sin offering, burnt offering, grain offering, and peace offering on the altar, exactly as Adonai instructs. Aaron does a blessing over the people, and so does Moses, when the Israelites see the glory of Adonai. However, Nadav and Avihu make a mistake during the offerings and are burnt to death. The remainder of Aaron's family is commanded to eat the rest of the grain in a holy place. However, they do not carry this out as directed, and Moses becomes angry. Aaron explains his reasoning, and Moses forgives him. The holy service is finished. Adonai then speaks to Moses and Aaron and commands them to tell the Israelites of the dietary laws Adonai has made. The laws consisted of animals the Israelites should consider as clean or unclean, and how to distinguish if they could eat the animal. Adonai ends with saying that the Israelites shall be holy since Adonai is holy. In my preparation for this day, I focused truly on what it means to see God's glory. As I looked into this topic with the help of Rabbi Goldstein, I began to understand that experiencing God's glory means that when a human being acts in a morally correct way, he or she stands out to God. This person is setting an example for the way everyone should behave.
Slow down, slow.
As I become a bat mitzvah and move on to the next chapter in my life, this lesson is extremely meaningful to me and one that I will cherish forever. Life can become tough at times, but we must always remember that we will get through whatever struggles come our way. In order to do this, we must remain positive and act as if seeing God's glory. It is always important to be a good person and abide by the golden rule. Treat others the way you would like to be treated. This Torah portion is significant to me because it gives me an important message to hold on to, providing me with hope and compassion. As I make my way through the adventures of life, I will take this message with me, always remembering to be a good Jew, daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, friend, and most importantly, a good person to anyone and everyone. I would like to thank all of the Temple Aliyah staff, including the teachers, Hazanim, and rabbis who have helped me prepare for this special day. I would also like to thank my family and friends who have come from near and far to support me. A special thank you to Noah and Levi for being those annoying little brothers, but I love you to pieces. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for being the amazing parents you are and providing me with love. I know I can always come to you guys. It truly means a lot to have the people who matter most in my life celebrating me on this memorable day. Thank you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai haboher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayahi devar Adonai Eli lemor ben Adam Beit Yisrael Yoshevim al admatam vaytameu otam bedarkam uva alilotam ketumat hanida hayata darkam lefanai va'eshpo hamati alehem al hadam asher shafehu al haaret uvgilu lehem timeuha va'afit otam bagohim vayizaru ba'aratzot Kidarkam v'ha'alilotam shefatim vayavot el hagoyim asher ba'u sham vayehalelu et shem kodshihi be'emor lahem Adonai ele ume'aratzo yatza'u va'echmol al shem kodshihi asher hilelu Behei Israel, Vagoyim Asher Ba'u Shama, Lahain, and more Levei Israel. Ko Amar Adonai Elohim, Lo Lama'anheim, Ani Osei Be Israel, Ki Im Lashem Kodshi, Asher Hilaltem, Vagoyim Asher Ba'atem Sham, V'kidashti at Shemi HaGadol HaMehulal Bagoyim Asher Hilaltem B'toham V'yad'u HaGoyim Ki Ani Adonai Ne'um Adonai Elohim V'higadashi Vahem Le'enehem V'lakati Etem Min HaGoyim V'kibatzti etem mikol ha'aratzot v'heveti etem el anmatem v'zarakti alehem mayim tehorim utartem mikol tumotehem umikol gilulehem atoher etem v'natati lahem lehev hadash v'ruha Hadasha eten bekir behem v'hasiroti et lev ha'even mipsarahem v'natati lahem lev basar v'etruhi eten bekir behem v'asiti et asher behukai telehu umishpatai tishmeru v'asitam Rishavatem ba'aret asher natati lavotehem vehitem li le'am ba'anohi ehya lahem le'elohim Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam sor kol ha'olamim sadik b'hol hadorot Ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'osei, hamdaber kayem, shekol devarav emet v'tzedek, ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu, ve'ne'eman mim devarecha, v'davarecha midvarecha, ahor lo yashuv rekam, ki el melech ne'eman, v'rahaman atah, baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el ha'ne'eman behol devarav. Rahem al Tzion ki beitayenu ve'la aluvot nefesh toshia b'imhera ve'amenu baruch atah Adonai mesameat Tzion behevanecha Samheinu Adonai Eloheinu Beliahu Hanavi Avdeha Uvmalhut Beit David Meshiheha Bimhera Yavo Vehagel Libenu Al Kisolo Yeshev Zar Velo Yinhalu Od Aherim Et Kivodo Ki Vishem Ko Chahanish Batalo Shelo Yik Benero Leolam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Magen David Al HaTorah V'al HaVodah V'al HaNve'im V'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha V'linuha Lehavod U'Tifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Mehotim La Umevarahim Ota Yitbarashim Habefi Kol Hai Tamid Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
Throw the
Semen
candy,
tov,
go ahead.
mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov.
Children, you can come up and get the younger ones.
Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov, mazel tov, semen tov, Yehelanu.
Thank you to our ground crew on this opening weekend of baseball season. That was great. You were all perfect there. Thank you. Aliyah. You're like every other bar bat mitzvah, you should be feeling really good about now. Gotten through the major portions of the service. Feel great about what you've done. Your parents shared beautiful messages of values they want you to have and what this moment should be about. Temple Aliyah, we really try and focus more on the values, about what you are becoming. Your name represents that. Aliyah, right? Aliyah, which means to go up. Many talk about, in Israel, to make Aliyah means to move to Israel and to elevate oneself by living there. Temple Aliyah is called Aliyah because it's up on a mountain. And in order to come here, you have to go up. You have to ascend. Here we like to talk about that when you come up those steps, that you ascend your soul as well, higher. For you to have that name, that's a big name to have. To be able to hold yourself up higher. Not just your height, which has gained a couple inches there with some artificial means that you look great, but not just about height, but it's about the height of your soul, the height of your character. That's what your parents want for you. To represent all the best values of their family, different traditions within your family as well, which enrich you. To know from a time in your father's family when there are things called, people called refuseniks, who were not able to leave the Soviet Union, who were punished because they wanted a better life in Israel, to be able to worship and be Jewish. Your father's grandparents probably never imagined a time where your family would be here. To be able to live free as Jews. To be able to celebrate with so many people. Sometimes we take that for granted. I want you to hold on to that. To know that Judaism is a blessing. It's a great legacy. Other faith traditions have legacies and beauty as well. Yours happens to be Judaism. We want you to hold that tight in the tradition. We're cognizant of family that's here and family that's not here. Grandparents that have passed away and still are very much part of this moment. Just want you to take a look out there at your friends here, behaving so nicely, by the way, doing great. And your family and friends and community that are out here. It's a big moment, isn't it? It's about you, and not just celebrating accomplishments, but about celebrating the person you're becoming, the values you're going to share, and the community that you are in the process of joining. We're going to join together in a blessing. Please stand up if you will. Put your arms around your neighbor. Put your books down. The blessing in this one is called Shechianu, acknowledges the time is sacred. If you know it, you'll join along with us. Here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu
melech haolam
shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kimanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
You may be seated. We're back in the prayer book, the smaller of the red books. Back in the Siddur, the prayer book, and your turn, if you will, to page 177. And Sandra Morelli, if you'll join me up here, you're going to help lead us in this first blessing of a prayer for our country. We're all proud, always, to be part of a country in which we can share our liberties and be one and part with that country. And you're going to help lead us. We're going to read along with you that first paragraph. Again, page 177 in English. Are you ready?
This is a prayer for our country. Our God and God of our ancestors, with mercy accept our prayer on behalf of our country and its government. Pour out your blessing upon this land, upon its inhabitants, upon its leaders, its judges, officers, and officials, who faithfully devote themselves to the needs of the public. Help them understand the rules of justice you have decreed, so that peace and security, happiness and freedom will never depart from our land. Thank you very much. Go back, it's okay. I'm going to turn the page, a prayer for the state of Israel. We're going to read together in a moment the English, but first, a little bit of Hebrew, the words Avinu Shebashamayim.
Avinu Shebashamayim,
Zur Yisrael v'go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael,
Reshit Smihat Ge'ulateinu. Avinu Shebashamayim, Zur Yisrael v'go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smihat Ge'ulateinu.
Let's read together the English. Avinu Shebashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel. Together with me, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love. Spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and its advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them. Crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace, its inhabitants with lasting joy, and let us say, Amen.
Avinu Shebashamayim,
Zur Yisrael v'go'alo, Barechet Medinat Yisrael,
Reshit Smihat Ge'ulateinu.
Page 180, blessing for the new month. If you've been honored with holding a Torah scroll, if you'll come forward at this time. It's our tradition in the week before a new Jewish month begins to announce it so that all will know a time before calendars. We rise together, page 180.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei Avotenu, שתחדש עלינו את החודש הבא לטובה ולברכה, ותיתן לנו חיים ארוכים, חיים של שלום, חיים של טובה, חיים של ברכה, חיים של פרנסה, חיים של חילוץ עצמות, חיים שיש בהם יראת שמיים ויראת החטא, חיים שאין בהם בושה ותחימה, חיים של אושר וכבוד, חיים שתהבנו אהבת תורה ויראת שמיים, חיים שימלאו משאלות ליבנו לטובה, אמן סלם. The next paragraph, hopefully you'll recognize what month we're coming into. Misha asanisim laavotenu v'galotam me'avdut lecherut, hu yigal otanu v'karov yabetzin achenu me'arba kanfot haaretz chaverim kol Yisrael chaverim kol Yisrael v'nomar amen. Rosh Chodesh Nisan, Yiyeh biyom Shabbat Kodesh, Haba, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Letova.
Amen. Rosh Chodesh Nisan, Yiyeh biyom Shabbat Kodesh, Haba, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Letova.
V'chodeshei HaKodesh Baruch Hu, Aleinu ve'al kol amo Beit Yisrael, L'chaim u'l'shalom.
Amen.
L'sason u'l'simcha.
Amen.
L'yeshua u'nechama v'nomar amen.
May the new month of Nisan, which begins this coming Shabbat, a week from today, may it be a month of freedom when we celebrate the festival of freedom. May it be a symbol that all people should be free to have in security of life and liberty and faith. May all people have that privilege and blessing, and let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
You may be seated. Page 181, Aliyah, you're going to lead us in the Ashrei. It's a responsive prayer, which means she wants you to respond. All right, so she's going to begin. She told me earlier she didn't want to be left hanging out there, right? So you want them to respond nice and strong? Good, go ahead.
Ashrei Yashvei Ve'teha, Od Yeholelu Asela.
Ashrei Am Shekacha Loho, Shrei Ha'am Shadonai Elohav.
Tehila LeDavid, Aromim HaElohai HaMelech, Vavar Hashim HaLeolam Va'ed.
Lechoyam Avarheka, V'Halala Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed.
Gadol Adonai M'Hulal Me'od, V'Lig Dulato and Heker.
Dor LeDor Shabach Ma'asecha, Rotecha Yagidu.
Hadar Kivod Hodecha, V'Divrei Niflaotecha Asiha.
Ve'zuz Nerotecha Yomeru, Uglatcha Asafrena.
Zeherav Tuvha Yabiu, V'Tzid Kateha Yiranenu.
Chanun Baruch Madonai, Erech Apayim Ugdal Chased.
Tov Adonai Lakol, V'Rahamav Kol Ma'asav.
Yodu Adonai Kol Masecha, V'Chasidecha Yevarchucha.
Kevod Malhutecha Yomeru, Ugvratecha Yidaberu.
Lehodil Ibnei Hadam Grotaha, V'Chvod Hadar Malchuto.
Malhutecha Malhut Kol Olamim, Umamshaltecha Behol Dor Vador.
So Mechanai Lechol Hanoflim, V'Zokef Lechol Hakfufim.
Einehol Elaha Yisaberu, V'Atano Ten Lahem Metechlam Be'ito.
Oteach et Yadecha, Umazbi Lechol Chahid Ratzon.
Sadiq Adonai Behol Deraha, V'Hasid Behol Ma'asav.
Karov Anai Lechol Korahav, Lechol Asher Kruhu Ve'emet.
Ritzon Yavya Aseh, Ve'et Shavetam Yishma V'Yoshihem.
Shomer Anai Kol Ahevaha, Ve'ekol Harshayim Yashmin.
Tehilat Adonai Edaber Pi, V'Varech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Le'olam Va'ed. Va'anachnu Nevarech Yam, Me'ata Ve'ad Olam. Hallelujah.
We rise together. Kevin Sanders and Zach Shapiro, if you'll make your way forward quickly, you're going to carry the Torah scrolls around for us. And Elijah and Ariella Cohen and Blake and Giselle, I think that's Gigi, Boost on Far. If you'll come forward, you're going to open the ark, make your way up onto the bima, and we'll continue page 183.
Yahalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nishgav Shemo levado. Odo al eretz v'shamayim vayarem keren le'amo tila lecha chasidav libnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Mizmor leDavid, Havul Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kevod va'oz. Ay, 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 havu l'Adonai kevod Shema. Ishtachavu l'Adonai v'hadrat kodesh. Kol Adonai hamayim el hakavod hirim. Adonai al mayim ravim. Kol Adonai bakoach. Ay, 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 Kol Adonai behadar. Kol Adonai shover arazim. Vaishaber Adonai et havanon et arezei havanon. Vayar kidem kemo egel Levanon vesirion kemo ben reimim. Ay, 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 Kol Adonai chotzev lavodesh. Kol Adonai yachil midbar. Yachil Adonai midbar Kaddish. Kol Adonai yechol el aliyot vayefesof ye'arot uvehechalo kulo omer kavod. Ay, 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 Adonai lamabul yashav. Yeshev Adonai melech leolam. Adonai od le'amo yitain. Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Ay, 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 lai, lai. Ay, lai, 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 lai. Ay, lai, 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 lai. Ay, lai, 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 lai. Uvenucho yomar.
Page 184, the top paragraph, third line from the bottom.
Etz chayim hi lama chazikim ba v'tomcheha meushar diracheha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashir v'heinu Adonai elecha v'nashuva. Chadesh, Chadesh yameinu, Chadesh yameinu kekedem. Amen.
You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Alan Jacobs, president of our men's club, who's going to make some presentations. So Aliyah, come on up here.
To this nice young lady. So I asked her my famous question. The first thing I sat down and I said, by the way, are you nervous? And what did you say? She said yes, and I said, good, because I'm not the only one. But you did beautifully. I just look at this crowd. I am so impressed, and you read so beautifully. I'm actually jealous. You read better than me. Anyway, I have a couple of things for you. I have this nice little certificate here so that you can participate in our USY for free for 1 year. I've got a bat mitzvah certificate here with a nice gold star on it, which I'm impressed for. I also have a certificate for a tree that's been planted in Israel, and you can actually look up your tree and go visit it, and I encourage you to do that. And I have a book here about why Israel matters. And I've read this book along with my 3 daughters, and we all concur this is a good read. So I hope you'll take the time to read it. And last but not least, this is a gift from Men's Club and from Sisterhood, the Women of Aliyah. It's a Kiddush cup. You know what a Kiddush cup is for, right? Drinking. So I hope that you're going to use this for many, many years to keep the sanctity of Shabbat in your observances. Mazel tov.
All right. By the way, Kiddush cup is good also for grape juice and other things that are acceptable from the vine, just so you'll know. We're going to begin on page 184. I ask you to rise for the Musaf portion of our service, beginning with the Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתגדל שמי רבה ועמדי וחירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייך ובמכון וחיי כל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
We begin together, page 185.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanora El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot, U'mevi Goel Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Foked U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ufoked Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Meitim Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, Umorid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye Meitim Berachamim Rabim. Somech noflim berofeh oholim umatir asurim umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al gevurot umido melach melech meimit umechayeh ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים נעריצך ונעתישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש המתישים שמך בקודש ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו שואלים זה לזה איה מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם יחד עם שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שמה אומרים שמה ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו
Malkeinu, Moshiachenu, Vehu Yashmienu, Beracha Mavsheni,
Le'enei kochai, להיות לכם לאלוהים.
אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
נגיד גודלך.
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך. ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אל אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לא ימוש לעולם ועד. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך. לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, נגיד גודלך. כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, גדול וקדוש אתה. יא לה לה לה, יא לה לה לה, יא לה 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 לה, יא לה 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 לה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
We continue with our prayers silently, Hebrew or English, in the following pages, or if you prefer, private prayers and meditations of your heart.
Oh, say shalom, shalom, shalom. Bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom, shalom, shalom. Bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen.
You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward for some announcements our President, Julie Devine.
Shabbat Shalom. So nice to see everyone here this morning. Lots going on. We'd like to say Mazel Tov to Aliyah Stern on your bat mitzvah this morning, and to the Simon family on Maya Eliana's baby naming. And also want to mention next week we have our first Shabbat of the month. We have a Bim Bom Shabbat service on Friday and a Family Shabbat service also on Friday. Bim Bom's at 5:30, Family Shabbat 6:30, and we'll also be joined by the Yedadah family prior to the launch of their debut album. That's Friday night. We also will be having a fabulous fiesta dinner. So after Shabbat, please be sure to go on our website and RSVP for that dinner. Hope to see you there. Next Saturday morning is our regular Shabbat service at 9:15 a.m. And we have another baby naming of Stella Wright. And we'll also offer Shabbat yoga, sacred space, and seduce slashit. Sudah. Shlishit. And I do know how to say it, just not today. I can say this very well. Jewish World Walk to End Genocide is coming next Saturday, April 7th. In the Caneo Valley. We need some more team members, so please, after Shabbat again, go on our website and sign up and join us for that walk. And I'd like to give a little shout out to our special chairs of this event, the Manis family. So thank you to them. Also, real quickly, I want to mention the best is yet to come. Our gala is coming. We're honoring Hazan Mimi and David and Patty Samuels, April 28th. Hope to see you there. Please join us in Lubin Hall after the service for our Rebbe's Tish, graciously sponsored by the Stern and Simons families in honor of Aliyah's bat mitzvah and, of course, our baby naming this morning. And I'd like to invite you to stay till 1 o'clock for after lunch with Rabbi Cheryl Peretz for her wonderful program on Psalms, Poetry, and Motion. That's at 1 o'clock. Thank you to Alan Jacobs for representing Women of Aliyah and Men's Club. Thank you to Hazan Stein and Rabbi Vogel. And one last reminder, just say no to electronics this morning as we maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We have just a couple of prayers left, just about there. If you've never studied with Rabbi Peretz, even if you have, you want to be there, words of wisdom, pearls that just sort of drip forth that you'll want to be there to catch. So Rabbi Peretz, 1 o'clock later. We continue now, page 203.
יתגלל ויקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
בעלמא דברי חירותי, וימליך מלכותי בחייכון, וימיכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי עלמיה יתברך, וישתבח, ויתפאר, ויתשמע, ויתנשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה, ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לילה מן קברתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, תאמרן בעלמה ויאמרו. אמן. תתגבר צלותנו ותהון לכל בית ישראל, קדמנו שמיה ויאמרו. אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו. אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו.
Amen. We rise, page 205. Aleinu as Aliyah will lead us.
Aleinu l'shabbeach la'adam.
Really close. You have to get really close so we can hear you. Come on.
Shalom asanu kegayeh ha'aratzot, ve'la osamanu k'mishbehu ha'adama. Shalom sam halkeinu kahen, ve'ga'araleinu kehol ha'marna va'anachnu shahavim umodim lifnei melech malhei hamayim hakadosh baruchu shehunotei shamayim be'yosed haaretz umoshav yikaro b'shamayim ima'o ushina tuzo begav hemeromim hu Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efezulato kakatu b'torato v'yadatayam v'hashivota elevaveha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim ima'a ve'al ha'aretz nitzah Hakatu b'torateha, Adonai le'olam va'ed, v'ne'emar, v'haya Adonai, l'melech al kol ha'aretz, v'yom ha'hu, v'yom ha'hu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shema,
You may be seated. Page 207, the mourner's Kaddish. It's at this moment that we call in reverence the yortzites of those who have gone before us, whose love still resonates in our lives, and we remember them this week. Remember the lives of Gabriella Farkas, Herman August, Lillian Wexler, Isidore Dubinsky, Rose Meyer, Henry Rose, Morris Green, Bertha Machuca, Pearl Sims, Irwin Merovich, Anita Thorner, Dorothy Friedman, Harry Lopata, Alan Sandberg, Sidney Gerner. We're also mindful and saddened by the recent passing of Sheila Kay, wife of Murray Kay. For those who have need or desire to recite the words of the mourner's Kaddish, I invite you to rise, page 207. We pray that the words of the Kaddish and responsive community, whether you're here in the sanctuary or you're at home, and this is your sacred community, your minyan, to recite these words of life and remembrance. Those reciting the Kaddish join together. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Yamad Divrach Yerutei v'yamlich Malchutei. Chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Bagalav Izman Kariv Himeru. Amen. Yehe Shmei Rabbah Mavorach. Lam Umeil Maya. Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vipa'ar, Vitromam, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalal. Shemei de Kudusha, Brichu. Ve'elam, Minkol, Birchata, Vishirata, Tush Bichata, V'nechamata. Damiran, V'alma, V'meru. Amen. Yehe Shlama Rabbah Min Shemaya. V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'meru. Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'meru. Amen. May God who establishes peace in the heavens grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel and all of humanity, as we say, Amen. Aliyah, come on up here, my dear, as we're going to transition now from Kaddish, sanctification of life, to Kiddush, sanctification of the day. And Noah and Levi, come on. Melanie and Morris, come on up here and join us as well. Say with the rest of your grandparents, if you want to come join us around here as well, you can come forward. We're all going to rise together. No matter what you're doing, put your books down. All right, just want you to feel a sense of community. We're going to join together in Vishamru. Here we go.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et hashava.
Okay, put your arms around your neighbor if you want, please. Even if you don't know the words, just feel a sense of community. Here we go.
Ledorotam meritolam. Ay, 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 Beini uven b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam.
That's it, back here.
Sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et ha'aretz uvayom hashevihi shat v'nafash uvayom hashevihi shat v'yina.
Here we go.
Ay, 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 ay.
Now in English.
Vishameru
השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
על כן ברוך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו, סברי חברי.
לחיים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן.
Amen. It's gracious, not to worry. All right, you're going to wash your hands. Hold that over each one as we talk today about purification and being a state of purity. In ancient times, it had to be a state of purity to approach the altar. Go ahead, put that down. You're going to dry your hands and recite the blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Amen. And now for Motzi. Hold on, I'm going to bring out the Motzi. All right, Josiah and Shmuel, we need you up here to help us, all right? Take the challah. You ready? Okay, let's join together in the blessing. Go ahead, lead us. Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lecha
Open up.
Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat
shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom lekulam. Right there.